Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, XFW fans of all ages, we are 1 day away from XFW Lockdown, where every match is inside a steel structure of some sort. And we're kicking things off tonight with Big Smooth. Tommy G, thank you for that very, very interesting compliment. We're happy you're here. We're happy that you're moist. Derek Smith is in the house and all the other XFW fans tuning in on Facebook or Twitch or YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us. Well, however you choose to watch XFW, thank you for joining us tonight as we kick off Saturday Night Showdown. Tommy G, thank you for liking the stream. We've got one hell of a main event for you tonight, Tommy G. Thank you for sharing our stream. Oh no.
And his opponent from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh no.
Weighing in at 165 pounds, Stan Martin.
Sweet Sedan Stan, a.k.a. Stan the Man Martin, a.k.a. the used car salesman from New Jersey, Train Killer Syndicate, our sister promotion. Thank you guys for cheering us on over on the Twitch platform as Sweet Sedan Stan makes his way out. Derek Smith saying Triple S. Why this guy continues to attempt to compete here in XFW is beyond me. Stan is 1-62. 1 win, 62 losses. And after he did have that 1 win, he went on a 3-week binger in Atlantic City, where he was drunk, he was dancing in nightclubs. He missed his next 4 scheduled appearances. And right now, Big Smooth already taking quick work with Stan. Big time power slam by Smooth. And Stan is down. Not surprisingly so. I think Stan has had a massive, 15 moves of offense in his entire XFW career. And that's all 63 matches. But right now, Smooth making short work of Stan. Stan in the corner. Here comes Smooth in the face. The boot across the face. Good Lord, Stan. At what point do you give up on a career? At what point do you say, this is not for me? Stand up and over the shoulders right now, but Smooth with a hip press. Misses that shot there. Ooh, the second one, Stan tries to block it again. Stan now up to a 16th offensive move in his XFW career. Now trying to wrench out the armbar there. Little to no effect is Stan even having on Big Smooth right now. Taking Smooth back to his feet. Nice uppercut there by Stan. I got to give him credit where credit is due. Dragging Smooth to the ropes. Dan with another shot. Look at this. Look at Stan taking the cheap rope there and strangling out on Smooth, tossing him over the top rope. Elbow shot now by Stan. Delivers a right hand. Stan, wow, Stan! With a suplex on the apron. Who the hell taught Stan that? Stan the Man Martin now going to work on Big Smooth. Outside, look at this. Texas Cloverleaf pain applied, putting pressure on the knees of Big Smooth. Stan going to toss the big man back inside the ring. Smooth holding on to his knee to stand fine. Uh-oh. Smooth back to his feet, just leveled him. Smooth instantly getting back up and now shot to the midsection. Smooth hoisting him up again. Fallaway slam. And just like that, everything Stan put forth, Big Smooth just shut him down. Gut wrench up now, powerbomb. Smooth now trying to get this capacity crowd behind him. However, Stan is just laying there. Stan with a kick to the top of the skull. Stan. Not sure what Stan was going for there. But Smooth cut him right off and just lambasted him there. With a clothesline and Stan again quick to counter through. But again, Big Smooth, the former indie movie star and stuntman, turning his tide to professional wrestling. Irish whip to the turnbuckle, goes Smooth and another shot. Eddie Lee asked if this is a qualifying match. This is not. This is just a regular ranking match here in XFW. Eddie Lee, thank you for liking the stream. All of our qualifying matches for tomorrow night's main event have been set. Right now, Smooth again with a suplex. I say that Smooth is dominating this matchup, but do I really even need to say that? Stan being picked apart by Big Smooth. Ooh, kick to the face there by Stan. Trying to stave off any more damage. Stan now sending Smooth back to the corner. Where the hell is Stan going? Stan with a chin lock. Look at this. Stan sitting all the way back, picking up the 200-pound plus frame of Big Smooth. We've got a cover. Stan got a 1 count. Stan got a 1 count. Stan got a 1 count. Smooth with a chin buster. Smooth with a hoist him up and drives him down. One hell of a spine buster. And that's it. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for liking the stream. Good Lord, the torque on that spine buster. Wow. I've got to give Stan some credit. He actually tried. He looked like he put forth some effort in that matchup. Looked like he's done some training in the ring, but right there, and a beautiful float over from that spine buster. And Stan was out cold before the cover even took place. Big Smooth with a victory tonight here on Saturday Night Showdown. Whoa, 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 whoa. Smooth now with a little bit of breakdancing there. Away from Kingston, Jamaica. I've got to find out where his movies are. If they're on Amazon Prime, they're on Netflix, maybe Hulu, maybe a little bit of Crackle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW. This is Saturday Night Showdown. Again, we are one night away from XFW lockdown tomorrow night. All our matches will be in steel structures of some sort, cage matches and more, as well as our main event, which will be an Elimination Chamber matchup. And we've got our set here, folks. In our main event, let me go to my notepad. Of course, the champion, Crusher Carl Ellis, will be putting the championship on the line. Brian Blaze, Rick Osborne, Big Dog Mark Johnson, Brody Daniels, and Ultimo Shade. 6 men, 1 title. One person will walk out. The biggest thing, folks, will Crusher Carl Ellis be able to retain the XFW World Heavyweight Championship in such a brutal matchup, folks? Only time will tell. Tomorrow night will be our main event. And tonight, all 6 of those men will be in our main event tonight. A 6-man tag in our main event tonight to warm up for tomorrow night's main event for the championship. Right now, we're heading down the ringside as Jesus Silva collides with Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
The following contest is scheduled for
Mr. Amazing, a former member of the industry.
New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, Mr. Amazing.
Kick to the curb, as you will, by Josh the Coach Clemens. Both Aiden Scott and Mason Storm. Nick Clark, Mr. Insomniac Gamer himself in the house. Thank you, Mr. Clark, for liking our stream. If you have not checked out Insomniac Gamer on Facebook streaming, do yourself a favor and give him a like and a follow. Thank you, Mr. Clark. for tuning into XFW as Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, still, folks, possibly the quickest in-ring athlete here in XFW. But tonight he will collide with the youngest champion in XFW history, Jesus Silva. Silva himself, a devastatingly quick competitor. But Mr. Amazing trying to reinvent himself, if you will, trying to find a new traction here in XFW. For so long, he's been under the tutelage of Josh the Coach Clemens. Mr. Clark, you are more than welcome.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco.
But here comes Jesus Silva. Future TV 44 says, get myself a drink. All right. Who am I to complain? Thank you for that. Future TV 44. I swear, folks, my Pepsi Zero is not spiked with rum. I'm probably lying. Well, Ollie Tarnage, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, Jesus Silva. Two outstanding high flyers ready to go out here tonight on XFW. Aiden Scott being led across the ring already, head first into the turnbuckle. Elbow shot now by Scott. Goes for a clothesline, and Jesus Silva catches him right out the gate with that shot. Now going to the top rope is Jesus. Coming out the top, moonsault connects. We've got a cover and a kick out. Jesus off the top, nobody home. Mr. Amazing getting that quickness coming into play. Goes for a snapmare, nobody home. Jesus catches him with a leg lariat. Off the ropes again is Jesus, but again Mr. Amazing off the ropes and drops the hammer right across the jaw. Silva now trying to get back to his feet. Mr. Amazing trying to capitalize on an open window, hoist him up, reverse suplex. Both these guys are extraordinarily quick inside the ring. Mr. Amazing now Irish whip. Into a drop down. Jesus Silva building a lot of steam. German suplex. Silva's knees damn near next to his ear, and he gets the shoulder up. Wow. Bob Harris right there to make the count. Bob's been getting a lot better here in XFW over the past few weeks. He's really gotten into his game. I think all the AA meetings have really helped Bob. Oh, what a shot to the back of the skull by Mr. Amazing. Scott now on the top rope. Leg drop right across the jaw of Jesus Silva. We've got a cover. And a kick out by Jesus Silva. Silva, again, one of the youngest, or actually the youngest champion ever in XFW history, coming in at 19 years of age and winning the XFW Internet Championship. Now taking Mr. Amazing for a ride with the head scissors. Having a legendary best of 7 series. Oh! Brutal Hurricane Rana there. But Mr. Amazing again gets the shoulder up. As I was saying before that maneuver, Jesus Silva going up. Mr. Amazing counters and lands him, slams him down. Amazing now going to the top rope. Amazing Phoenix press. We've got a cover. Mr. Amazing. Amazing countering. Jesus Silva at the end there and landing that beautiful Phoenix press and pulls off his first victory in quite some time. The industry was in a slump for a while. An impressive match between both those young men. But right there, that impact from the top rope. And Mr. Amazing chalks up a victory tonight on Saturday Night Showdown.
Here is your winner, Mr. Amazing, Aiden Scott.
Aiden Scott will have a lot to celebrate tonight. Amazing has had a tough road the past few months. And again, it was a lot that was building up in the industry, folks. A lot was going south for those guys time and time again. And I think that's where the turmoil came from Josh the Coach Clemens. He was not happy the way everything was going for all the members of the industry. Josh Clemens himself having a streak of bad luck, if you will, and not pulling out a lot of victories. And it seemed to roll downhill. It seemed Mason Storm and Aiden Scott themselves not having a lot of luck inside the squared circle. And again, these guys prided themselves on being some of the best in the ring. And quite frankly, all three guys are outstanding in-ring grapplers. But when the luck is not there, when the ego takes its time and you don't have the ability to pull it off, folks, it just seemed to break up the entire group. And Josh the Coach Clemens now turning all of his time to Jordan Ray. And Jordan Ray has been dominating the wrestling world right now, win after win after win. Last night, coming very close to beating Hiro Katsuyori. Jordan Ray's first loss last night on XFW Danger Zone. That's going to go, I'm sure, under the skin of Josh the Coach Clemens. Only time will tell. And again, Hiro Katsuyori will have the United States Championship on the line tomorrow night inside a steel cage. So ladies and gentlemen, tune in for that. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside. Tag team action coming your way next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
Let's get to work.
Center stage, making their way out, JC, Chris B,
On the way to the ring.
former XFW Tag Team Champions.
44 pounds.
The former boy band, current professional wrestlers. I question still to this day, after all these years, the legitimacy of the boy band claim that these two were actually musicians. I've yet to hear any actual music. Now they claim this EDM that plays is some of their music, but I see no copyrights, I see no albums. I know these guys had a pretty prominent YouTube page for quite some time where they say they produce music. All I know is these guys pump drop-down energy drinks like they're going out of style. These guys are always on 11. The dial is always turned up with these two. And their opponents tonight,
At a combined weight
the twin brothers from the great state of Texas, the Outlaws, the James Boys, Alex and Lance James. These guys quickly exploded on the scene here in XFW. Managed to get themselves an early championship opportunity and upsetting the Anarchists at XFW Matt Mania and walking away the XFW Tag Team Champions. And held on to those titles for a number of months before eventually losing them to the current champions, the White Dragons. Gil Guerrero Jr., welcome to the stream. One of our friends from TKWA. Thank you for tuning in. Gil, thank you for liking our stream as well. I don't know which brother is starting this matchup. Again, the identical twins. Gil, thank you for sharing our stream. That's Lance James in there. I can see by the back of his trunks. The only identification mark between the two, ooh, is the name on the back of their trunks there. Tag, here comes Alex. Quick tags down by the Outlaws. And Alex now going to the top rope. JC still down after dropkicking the back of the skull. And now an elbow drop right to the back of the neck. All the weight of Alex James coming in on the back of the head of JC. But a kick out, just about a 2 count on JC. Alex hoisting him up. JC with a shot to the midsection now, trying to turn the tide. trying to shut this down, trying to get things back in favor with a snap suplex now by one half of center stage. Irish Whip now off the ropes. Down he goes, JC charging in. Oh, both men colliding heads now. Ooh, and a forearm to the face by JC. Center stage, not, ooh, shoulder tackle, levels down Alex. Stomped out of the face. And again, the flying clothesline. Looked like it took a little bit of there out of JC. Looked like he came down hard on his knee there. Was slow to get back up to his feet. Into the corner he go. Tag, in comes Chris B for the first time in this matchup. Sends him in, winds him up. Double powerbomb, Alex James bent in half. Center stage getting a little more brutal tonight. We've got a cover. And Alex gets the shoulder almost with ease. Carl Hildreth, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Irish Whip now by Chris. Ooh, again, shoulder tackle. Both members of center stage now trying shoulder tackles. Not really in their forte. They don't have the frame to pull that off. And these big Texan twins keep shutting them down. Tag in comes Lance James. Fresh member now for the Outlaws. Chris B now turning the tables. Both men are blocking shots back and forth. Gonna scoop him up and drop him down Michinoku driver. Chris B now getting a little energetic there. Handspring in the ring. Charging in, goes for the clothesline. Again gets shut down by Lance James. Turns the tides, sends him head first into the turnbuckle. Now stretching him out, working on the arm. Ooh, Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. James now up on the shoulders he goes. Taking him right into his home corner, dumping him in front of his partner. Insult to injury. Chris B now getting picked apart by one half of the Outlaws. Colorado tie up. Lance James now leading him around the ring. Chris B with a couple shots in the midsection again. And goes high in the air and lands a drop kick. Diving tag, back in comes Alex. Alex instantly turns him right around again. The James boys just starting to dominate now. 2-on-1 combination and turns into a belly-to-back suplex. Chris B trying to crawl back to his corner, doesn't know where he is. He's going to the wrong corner. I think he realizes it. The Outlaws now just toying with Chris. Up, down reverse suplex. Chris now writhing in pain, looking for an opportunity to get one more rank up in the tag team division. But right now the Outlaws are dominating. Chris B separated from his corner. Irish Whip off the ropes, double shoulder tackle by the Outlaws. And again, Chris B trying to get to his corner, desperation time for center stage. B with a shot there to the midsection. Chris B is cut open pretty fiercely. That back elbow earlier on. What is this? Springboard drop kick into a flatliner. Impressive moves by center stage. Not seen that one before. Uh-oh. The quick jabs by JC. A little bit of jiving and juking here. A little fancy footwork and a big right hand. Levels down Lance James. We've got a cover. Whoa, that was almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count by JC. Goes right back to work and a super kick. And a shot. And a drop kick to Alex for good measure. JC again going to send him into home territory. Counter again by Lance. Almost called him Alex again. They look identical. It's hard for me to tell these guys apart. Big, heavy scoop slam. And we make a tag. Both men with similar ideas. And no one come up with anything. All four of these men now seem to be getting very, very tired in this matchup. Shot after shot, goes for the kick. Alex catches him, spins him around. Oh, he's going for an Alabama slammer, turns it into a vertebreaker. JC just got leveled. Chris there to make the save. Wiley, if he hadn't done that, I think it was it for JC. He was out flat. Up on the shoulder again. And face first. Chris B now on the outside. JC helpless. No partner in his corner. Tag, in comes Lance. Chris B still out. JC left to fend for himself. There's Chris back in the corner now. And here we go again. The jabs, the jive, and the jukes. Big right hand again. Levels him down. Tag, in comes Chris B. Fresh man for center stage. Kick to the midsection and face plants him. Face plant. Down goes Lance James, now getting dominated. High impact into the turnbuckle. Clubbing blows. And another one. Knife edge chops. Compared to the chest. Chris B all the way up to the top. Chris B, shooting star press. We've got a cover. Oh, and a save by the brother. All four men now inside the ring. Oh, and a hell of a kick to the jaw by Chris B. B again going up to the top rope. Leg drop from the top. Again across. And almost a 3 count, but again, Lance somehow gets the shoulder up. Ocean with the turnbuckle, tied to turn again. Outlaws now in control. Right hand by Lance connects. Side Russian leg sweep. We've got a cover now on Chris. But a kick out again. All four men back inside the ring. This one has turned into an absolute brawl. Snapping the neck now is Lance James. This one has gotten brutal. Back in home territory now for the Outlaws. Tag, in comes Alex. Double team maneuver coming up off the ropes. Big high angle back body drop. Chris B trying to make his way back to home territory. There's the tag. In comes JC. Fresh man catches DDT. DDT. And a shot to the head. And a drop kick. Needs to pay attention. Dumped on the back of his skull. Ooh, what a stiff kick to the jaw by Lance. Goes for the knee lift. Nobody home, and he gets caught on the side of the skull. Alex James now going to work in his capacity. Crowd fired up. The Outlaws do have somewhat of a following here in XFW. JC again with a shot. Oh, drops him face first. Flatliner connects. Bishop off the ropes. Both men hitting head there. Back and forth, these guys going. Everyone exchanging shots. Back and forth. Wraps it up, drops the knee. Into the side of the skull, and got to cover again. Oh, Alex James, decent ring awareness. Realized exactly where he was. Fresh man now in. Turns it around, German suplex. Released it on JC. We've got a cover and a kick out. Turns it tight. Why is he going after Chris B? Chris B gets caught. Hoist him up. He gets caught with the power slam. JC with an outstanding counter. Holy hell. JC with an outstanding counter. It looked like Alex was going for a stunner. But he got hoisted up on the shoulder, and JC drives him down to the canvas. Here's a juke and a jiving earlier on. Center stage with an impressive last-minute victory over the James boys. Again, another look at the fancy footwork by JC. Face plant by Chris. You see him bleeding right above that left eye. Hell, I think even center stage is surprised they won that matchup. Back and forth action. Wow, that is a hell of a cut on his face. Center stage pulling off the victory tonight at XFW Saturday Night Showdown. An impressive win, I must say. And again, folks, center stage is former XFW Tag Team Champions. But again, the Outlaws are a very prominent team. They've come into their own, and they have dominated a number of other high-profile teams here in XFW. To see center stage get back on top, almost where they used to be in the past, these guys were a high-profile tag team and dominated. Not the fact that they weren't huge in size and stature. They're not massive guys. But how they handle themselves in the ring, you'd think they're both 300 pounds. But again, their ability to outshine, outmaneuver their opponents goes a long way. Now, right now, we're going to change gears and out of the ring as the women take the center stage as Tammy Rose goes up against Sophia Laurie, two former women's champions, colliding next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. And here comes Tammy Rose.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Norwich, England, the Bombshell, Tammy Rose.
Tammy Rose, a former multi-time XFW Women's Champion. This lady has a certain structure. Byron and Tammy Reigns, thank you guys for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Tammy Rose definitely has her own very specific, very unique style inside the ring, and possibly one of the most brutal brain busters I've seen in professional wrestling. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars our way. Good evening to you, Byron and Tammy. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream as well. Sophia Laurie. If you've been to XFW before, folks, you heard me talk about Sophia Laurie. This young lady has some of the most innovative, exciting offense inside the ring. Byron and Tammy, thank you for sharing our stream. Sophia Laurie with some absolutely mind-boggling maneuvers inside the ring. This young lady sometimes seems to defy gravity with the maneuvers she pulls off. She is truly a spectacle to be seen inside the ring. But again, tonight she's up against a brawler that is Tammy Rose, who's much more in-your-face type of wrestler. And here we go. Sophia Laurie, much more, what's the word I'm looking for, defined, more classy, so to speak. Right now, turning her inside out. Spinning powerbomb by Sophia Laurie to kick things off. That's that offense I talked about, that surprise maneuvers. And Sophia Laurie showcasing that right out of the gate. Vertical suplex down by Laurie, goes to the middle rope. Comes off the top of the knees, come up. Beautiful springboard moonsault countered by the knees of Tammy Rose. Rose going for a flying elbow. Sophia Laurie sidestepping. And right back on the assault the second time, that powerbomb This time, no pin, all impact. Oh, there's the cover. Leg is hooked, but Tammy Rose again gets the shoulder up. Lori pulls off some such energetic and gravity-defying maneuvers at times. It is absolutely mind-boggling. But here's the brawling I was talking about with Tammy Rose just slugging away in the chest. But Lori again catches her with a kick to the jaw. So far, she's had an answer for everything Tammy Rose has thrown her way. And this is what made her an exceptional champion here in XFW. Tammy Rose with a nice counter, twisting on the leg. Rose needs to get back to her fundamentals and gets back to the brawling. And Sophia again, a third time with that powerbomb. She's going to have to be careful. Tammy Rose is going to catch on to that sooner or later. She's going to counter that and send Sophia Lori spinning. Right now, Lori contemplating her next maneuver. Going to the leg and driving down the hamstring. And now trying to hyperextend that knee, wrenching back. Your leg is not supposed to bend that way. Tammy Rose again kicking the arm away. Up and over. But again, Sophia Lori with the counter. Tammy Rose catching the leg, and again the leg whip. Both these ladies, oh! And back and forth, the exchange between these two. Head back into the current canvas. These two are pulling out all the stops. The exchange is back and forth right now. Inverted atomic drop. What? Oh! What a maneuver that was by Tammy Rose, kicking her up in the air and then jacking her right under the jaw. Talk about innovative maneuvers there. Tammy Rose pulling one out of the gate I've never seen before. That was insane. Off the ropes we go. Big time knee lift by Tammy Rose. The UK bombshell now in the driver's seat. Wrap around. Gonna hoist her up. Takes her over. Beautiful belly back suplex with a bridge. But only a 2 count. Rose now knee strike to the side of the skull. Sophia Lori now on the defense. European uppercut now by Tammy. Rose now going to the top, not familiar territory for Rose. Leg drop. Rose now. She just yelled at the kid in the front row. That was unnecessary. He bought his ticket. Turned her attention to the audience, and it paid Sophia Lori down the window of opportunity. She's going to take it, but she gets caught. Over the top rope goes now Tammy Rose. Lori now in hot pursuit. Not want to give Rose too much time to recover on the outside. Not waiting for the referee's count. She's going to go right after. Stomping away down the head of Rose. Kick to the midsection. There's that powerbomb again, this time on the concrete. On the concrete. That's going to have a hell of an impact on Rose. Oh! And that one to the steel ring post. Right hands now colliding. Gonna hoist her up. Suplex. Bob Harris, the referee, continuing the count as these two battle on the outside. Up to a 5 count. Rose now hoisting her up. Oh, almost sending her into the steel steps. Rose back inside. Lori already back to her feet. Here comes Rose again. Up and over. DDT. These two are pulling out all the stops tonight. Kick to the midsection now by Lori. Sweeps out the leg. What is this? Sophia Lori wrapping her up. Lori. Oh! Stomping her face first. That might be all she wrote for wow. Tammy Rose. I think that was all instinct. That was all instinct. All instinct there. Hoisting her up. Rose over the top. Catches her. German suplex. Impressive counter by Tammy Rose. Wrapping it right around, taking her up and over. Rose possibly looking for it. Brainbuster. Into the float over. Oh my dear Lord. Sophia Lory got the shoulder up. I don't know how. Rose has won championships with that brainbuster. Uh-oh. Bad spot here. Tammy Rose trying to set something up. Both ladies now on the top rope. This is dangerous for both of them. Tries her down. Good Lord. Brutal. And again, Lory gets the shoulder up. The crowd now with "This is awesome" chant going. Robo Matt, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Rose now stretching out on the leg. Oh, kick right to the face by Tammy Rose. That was a hard impact right to the jaw. Rose now picking her up. And a second time. That jaw-jacking maneuver by Tammy Rose. And this time it gets the 3 count. Rose kicking Sophia Lory up into the air. Watch this. Kicks her up and jacks her right in the face. But Sophia Lory herself with some impressive offense tonight. Both these ladies took each other to their limits. An impressive back and forth. There's the brainbuster. That's when I thought it was over. And even there, off the top rope, into that sit-down driver. And again, watch how close. Watch how close that 3 count was. But Tammy Rose, the bombshell, pulling off the victory tonight on Showdown. I swear there's again no rum in here at all. I'm lying to every one of you right now. Again, folks, welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight to our digital brand of professional wrestling. We've got a lot more coming your way, folks, including, again, our main event 6-man tag team match. Sabine, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. And again, we are 24 hours away from XFW Lockdown. Brian Pearson, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to the Showdown. Tomorrow night, XFW Lockdown will be live. All of our matches inside a steel structure. Brian Pearson, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW and our brand of digital professional wrestling. Again, folks, if you are new, XFW is not an e-fed. XFW is a digital professional wrestling promotion booked and run as a real wrestling federation, storyline and character driven. So thank you guys for tuning in to XFW. And again, tomorrow night, XFW Lockdown, our next live premium event. All our matches inside a steel structure, including tomorrow night's main event, 6-man elimination chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship. Right now, heading down to ringside, Grim Loco going up against Bishop Holmes next. Brian Pearson asking, who is our top star in XFW? That is a tall order and a big question. Right now, Crusher Carl Ellis is our World Heavyweight Champion, but quality, folks, if you got to ask who our most dominant, most biggest star in XFW, that's got to be the Destroyer himself or possibly Brian Blaze. With the Destroyer, one of our biggest legacies in XFW, as Grim Loco makes his way into the ring. One of our most impressive luchadors in XFW. TKWA saying Showtime Shane Black is the top star. Showtime Shane Black is one of our most prominent competitors here in XFW. Will be in action later on this evening. Showtime Shane Black, also the TKWA World Heavyweight Champion. Black looking for an opportunity to be the first Grand Slam champion here in XFW. Recently getting under the skin of the XFW Internet Champion, Isaiah Frost. Brian Pearson with a lot of Quest for Championship. Our tag team champions right now, the White Dragons, Akira Matsuda, Kushida Satora. And our women's champion will be in action later tonight. Bryce Watts, the former roller derby queen, turned professional wrestler, capturing the championship back at XFW Mat Mania, will be in action later tonight. Steven Corderio, thank you for liking the stream. And here comes Bishop Holmes.
Weighing in at 234 pounds,
Bishop Holmes took a bit of a hiatus away from XFW. But damn, we are glad this young man is back. A lot of power in that 230-pound frame. Definitely a new attitude for Bishop Holmes. Holmes, a dominant competitor when he was here at XFW before. And now looking to get back to that domination now here in XFW. When you've got Grim Loco across the ring, that is a tall order. Loco was hoping to find an opportunity to get into tomorrow night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, but did not have that opportunity. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we are off and running. Bishop Holmes, Grim Loco, and Holmes already showing off that power and dumping Loco across the top rope. Holmes now, look at this, wrist lock locked on already to Loco, trying to struggle his way out. Knees to the back down by Loco, breaks the hold. Loco back to his feet. Loco now with an Irish whip. Over the top rope goes Bishop Holmes. Holmes holding on to his lower back after the impact as Loco tossed him over. Loco now charging, and Loco over the top rope and takes out Bishop Holmes. Explosive speed there from Grim Loco. Here's the replay at the top. Wow. Before you even blink, Loco was up and over that top rope, and now Hurricane on the outside. Loco himself, a former United States champion and former Internet champion. Holmes now back inside the ring. Loco yelling at him from the side. Loco going high. Hurricane Rana. Springboard beautifully executed. We've got a cover. Only a 1 count. Holmes using that leg strength to force Loco off from the lateral press. Pushed up by Loco, charging in, drop kick. Finds its mark on Bishop Holmes. Loco up. Takes him up and over again, dragging Rana this time into a cover, but Holmes gets the shoulder, not even a 1 count. Harris could barely get into position before Holmes had the shoulder up, and now wailing his shots. Repeated shots now from Loco. Grim Loco is such a dominant wrestler here in XFW. Bishop Holmes turning the tables, driving the head of Loco into the turnbuckle. Ren Capu, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Brutal shot there by Holmes. Holmes now twisting him and dropping him down. Almost a reverse DDT style maneuver there. We've got a cover now by Holmes. Loco gets the shoulder up. Holmes now trying to build momentum, trying to get back into this matchup, trying to do as much damage as he can to Loco. You need to keep Loco grounded. You need to keep him on his feet. As right now, he stopped himself going to the turnbuckle, goes for a drop kick, but Holmes able to sidestep. Emilio, thank you for following. Brutal suplex. Holmes just turned Loco inside out with that. And now up and down. Brutal shot. Loco. Wow. Wow. Holmes. An impressive victory, knocking off Grim Loco. That suplex turned him upside down. Wow. Bishop Holmes with an impressive win. Suplex slam. Driving Loco down the back of his head right after this suplex. Loco landing face first. Blasting his knee in this. the full Nelson and then driving him down. Not just a full Nelson slam, but using his momentum, driving him down using no body weight. Loco knocked out flat, and Holmes with the victory. Holmes is all about business here in XFW. An impressive win for that young man tonight. RoboMatt trying to say he's trying to type I follow it and you're not getting how long you've been following. That is more of a Facebook issue than anything else, folks. Don't know what to tell you there. Every now and again, Facebook has issues with their gaming things, and sometimes some features don't always work. I know it's an ever-evolving platform with Facebook gaming. I don't know what to tell you there, but thank you for following us regardless. Marshall Foskett, thank you for the 100 stars. Emilio, one of our new fans, thank you for that. New fan over at Twitch. Krem, is it Cree Drum 252? Thank you for following us there. Trenton Killer Syndicate, thank you guys for sending us some stars over on the Twitch platform. Thank you guys all tonight for the follows, the cheers, the shares, and the like. Thank you guys for the continued support as XFW Saturday Showdown continues to roll on. And again, as we gear up and build momentum into tomorrow night, XFW Lockdown, our next live premium event, will be on the air and get all our matches inside a steel structure, including tomorrow night's main event, the Elimination Chamber matchup where Crusher Carl Ellis, the man who is over 60 years old at this point, he was retired for over 12 years, coming back to XFW for one more shot at glory and found that glory, defeating Brian Blaze at XFW Matt Maney to capture the World Heavyweight Championship, and tomorrow night defends it against 5 other opponents. So right now, heading down ringside, Alex Quinn, Luke Everett, next on Showdown. And here comes the Varsity Club. The Silver Spoon Jackasses who never worked a day in their lives. Alex Quinn, who got his contract with XFW because his daddy bought him in. You heard me right there, folks. Alex Quinn buying his way into XFW, his father buying massive advertising, and then purchasing a contract as part of that advertising clause. Then I guess he really is a good lawyer, as he says, and all of a sudden, he brings his jackass polo partner with him. Lawrence Williams, thank you for liking the stream. But tonight goes up against Luke Everett, the high flyer.
Weighing in at 197 pounds, Luke Everett.
Everett spent a lot of time on the independent circuit for getting himself a contract here in XFW, and this young man has been impressive. Getting a quick opportunity at XFW Gold early on in his career against Isaiah Frost, and coming a second away from capturing gold. But this young man has been impressive so far here in XFW. But tonight, the numbers game make... Oh yeah, Alex Quinn looking all kinds of confident, that jackass. I try to stay as straight and narrow as I can and be unbiased, but quite frankly, folks, both members of the Varsity Club, Troy Grant and Alex Quinn, are both jackasses. But Luke Everett already starting things off hot and heavy with a combination of shots and a drop kick. Beautifully executed. We got a quick cover now by Everett. Leg is hooked. But a kick out by Quinn. One thing I can say about Alex Quinn, spending all his time in his daddy's country clubs, giving him a damn solid physique. He is strong. He is powerful. Ooh. What is this, Quinn? Oh, Luke Everett. Impressive offense there. Sliding underneath the ring into that German suplex. This young kid is quick as a hiccup and outstanding inside the ring. And combination shots here by Everett and levels down Alex Quinn. Up to the top, Bob Harris trying to tell him to get down. Elbow drop across the jaw. Cover again by Everett. But again, Quinn with the kick out. This young man puts on a show each and every time he's in the ring. And tonight, he is coming guns a-blazing. Oh, goes for that drop kick again, but Alex Quinn. Oh, and he taunted, and he paid for it. Quinn again with the ego coming into play. Delilah Watts, thank you for liking the stream. Everett now stretching on the arm of Quinn. Make it hard to play polo and racquetball with a bent up arm. Tossing him to the outside. Everett off the ropes, triangle drop kick, sending him to the outside. Everett starting to dominate this matchup. Everett charging in. Full head of steam here. Got to make up his decision here. Oops, saw him getting back to his feet. Who's going to keep that blood flowing is Luke Everett. Oh, there it was. Everett going to the top this time. Again, Alex Quinn taunting too much, and he paid for it. Whoa. What was that? That was impressive. Everett now off the ropes. Oh, nobody home. Misjudged it there. Uh-oh. You gotta watch yourself. Don't want to get caught. And a shot to Grant. For good measure, this young kid is all over the place tonight. Charging in. Catches up. Tornado DDT. Everett is on his game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And a kick out by Quinn again. Quinn getting back to his feet. Everett again with a number of shots. European uppercut. Alex Quinn. Elbow drop, nobody home. Quinn sizing that one up. Drives in now into the lower back of Everett. Again, Quinn spending a lot of his time ranting, taunting, almost like he's trying to piss off the audience. I don't think Quinn is really taking this young man seriously right now, turning him back into a surfboard. Luke Everett bent in half across the knees of Alex Quinn. Turns into a cover, but Quinn instantly kicks him off. Both men back up, Quinn right back on the assault. Hoisting him up. Oh! Everett just got planted. 2. And almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count on Everett. Everett catches him and drops him down. And a kick to the face. This young man is outstanding. Sweeps the legs out. And drops the leg. Everett now going to the top. Everett. 450 elbow. Plant in the sternum. We got a cover. Holy hell. Holy hell. .450 elbow planted to the sternum of Alex Quinn. And right after this Dominator, I thought that was it for Quinn, or was going to give him the win. Everett fighting through. This was a close one, folks. Look how close Bob's hand came, but right here. Boom, that leg drop right there, setting up the opportunity for an outstanding elbow from the top, and Luke Everett pulls off the victory. An impressive win for that young man tonight here on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. What a win for that young man tonight, folks. An impressive victory. Needless to say, Luke Everett is impressive each and every time he's in the ring, and I'm sure backstage, Alex Quinn is going to be losing his mind after that loss. Again, you saw the way that he didn't really seem to be taking the match seriously. He was more impressed or more focused on trying to piss off the audience, play with his buddy Troy Grant and the taunts back and forth that those guys have. Their stupid varsity club bullshit that they pull off time and time again is ridiculous. But this time it did not pay off, as Luke Everett capitalizes on being underplayed by Troy Grant and Alex Quinn and gets the victory. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, someone everyone's just talking about in our audience, Showtime Shane Black in action tonight up against Lee Bischoff, the blue-collar battler. Now, Showtime Shane Black has recently found himself locking horns with Isaiah Frost, the XFW Internet Champion. Black has gone on record now saying he wants to be XFW's first ever Grand Slam champion. Now, Black has been in XFW since its first iteration. He's also been in Alpha on Hawaii's the WWE Hall of Famer and legend WXW. He's been in the ring against Dave Bautista, Yokozuna, The Rock, and more. Black has truly been a legend, or not a legend killer, but a giant killer inside the ring. The current TKWA World Heavyweight Champion. Black has been, Derek Kirk, thank you for liking the stream. Black has been XFW's World Heavyweight Champion, a Tag Team Champion, and United States Champion, and now setting his sights on the Internet Champion. But Lee Bischoff, who's just coming back after hiatus after a hellacious rivalry with the Destroyer, after Destroyer put him through the top of a Hell in a Cell, all the way down through a table, has been on an absolute tirade since he came back. And now these two collide tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Showtime Shane Black. Trained by Wild Samoan #1, Alpha on Hawaii. WXW's first unified champion. The TKW World Heavyweight Champion. Multi-time champion here in XFW. 1/3 of the group known as Evolution here in XFW. Black prides himself on putting on a show for the audience in attendance and those watching on the internet. Black has been known to say, win or lose, he will be the best damn show you will see tonight. Black has said he looks better losing than some people do winning. But tonight we'll have his hands full with one of the toughest SOBs in XFW, Lee Bischoff. And here comes Bischoff, that kendo stick in hand, and now sporting a bright pink mohawk.
The hardcore icon,
Lee Bischoff, calling himself the hardcore icon. This man truly is a beast in the ring, and has come back with a vengeance here in XFW. Much more aggressive attitude than he's had in the past, and that's hard to say because he's always been very in-your-face and very aggressive wrestler here in XFW. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Black coming out swinging, and Bischoff blocking that clothesline. Black, a high-impact wrestler and a very prominent striker. Uses a lot of martial arts maneuvers, elbows and knees. And here we go, Black lighting him up. Kick to the midsection. Forearm to the head now. But Bischoff again powering through, showing that resiliency, showing that toughness. Follow-away slam. Bischoff now stomping on the arm. Bischoff's been known to start bar fights every arena he goes to in the towns, just as he says, toughen himself up for his matches. Levels Black there with the right hand. And drops him down head first into the canvas. Dilip, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us. Bischoff now starting to dominate Black. Up on the shoulder. Turns it into a neck breaker. Shades of Black's fireman's carry cutter that he likes to use as a signature maneuver. But right now, Black getting his neck stretched out as Bischoff is starting to dominate this matchup. Black rolling through. But Bischoff right back on the assault. Elbow now by Black. Black with a clothesline and sends Bischoff up and over the top rope. Black going to the top now, trying to set this up. Black off the top and lands the elbow. Showtime going to the air, and it paid off, leveling the playing field. Black going to send him back inside. Black off the ropes, nobody home. Bischoff rolls out of the way as Black goes for a splash. We got a cover. Wow, Bischoff with the cover and then instantly pulling Black up. Insult to injury. Gonna roll him over again, this time a cover, but Black gets a shoulder up. Jolly Payne saying, I notify, thank you for choosing us. Black getting back to his feet, roundhouse kick. Black now wraps him up, short arm clothesline. These two have met only a few times before. Black again with the clothesline. Sends him rolling. Black now making his way to the middle rope. Oh! Nothing but fist and canvas as Bischoff gets out of the way and then spikes him with a DDT. Again a cover, but you see, no hook in the leg. Just the forearm across the face. Bischoff again, just trying to insult and brutalize and humiliate Showtime Shane Black. And a DDT again. Wow, Black head really hit the canvas in that. Manjay, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Black in trouble now. Black catches him with a shot to the knee. Black puts him up. Black looking for his cutter. There it is. Black catches him with that cutter, but doesn't go for a pin. Hard tie up. Black now. Old school pile driver. How's that mohawk staying up? How stiff is the hairspray he uses to keep that up after a pile driver? Bischoff has him on the shoulders. Bischoff driving him face first into the canvas. Where the turnbuckle is the same. Black crushes down to the canvas. Back to his feet. Goes for a kick. Misses. Scoop slam by Showtime. Black on the outside. Bischoff getting back to his feet. Black going high. Misses the kick. Too far away. Elbow shot again by Black. This time he levels him. That crescent kick connects right to the jaw of Bischoff. Bischoff with a strike in the midsection now. Black leg down with a counter. Spinning heel kick takes him down. Black now countering everything Bischoff is throwing his way. Bischoff getting back to his feet. Black coming off. Double axe handle. Capacity crowd now starting to cheer on for Showtime Shane Black. Black now with an Irish whip. Catches him. Back body drop. Black trying to get this crowd fired up. Bischoff dominated the opening, but Black now has turned the tide. Roundhouse to the shot. Black schools him up. Over to a bridge. Beautiful combination by Black. But a kick out again by Bischoff. Bischoff down the right hand. Slugging away. Big elbow to the square of the jaw of Showtime. We got another cover. But Black gets his shoulder up. Back and forth action from these two tonight. Again, the brutality of Lee Bischoff rearing its ugly head. Where the hell is he going? All the way up to the top is Bischoff coming off. Oh, big time splash. Good Lord, he may have caved in his ribs. Black catches the leg. Schoolboy takes him over. Black now in control. Black takes him up. DDT. Showtime landing the DDT. Black now saying that's it. Uh-oh. Could be showstopper super kick. Right under the chin. That could be it. Black with the victory. Hard fought battle by both those two men. Bischoff coming out swinging, but Black able to turn the tide mid-match and keep the pressure on. Beautiful pinning combination. But Bischoff again just bringing the assault, bringing the brutality, those barroom tactics. But right here, the DDT, boom. Allowing Black to set up for right here, the showstopper super kick, levels out, and Black with the victory tonight on Showdown.
Here is your winner, Showtime, Shane.
Black looking to carry this momentum into tomorrow night, where he will challenge Isaiah Frost for the XFW Internet Championship. An impressive win for Black, but I don't want to take anything away from Lee Bischoff, who put on an outstanding performance in that matchup. Again, bringing the fight right to Showtime Shane Black, getting right in his face, bringing the battle to him. Again, those barroom tactics that he puts on are brutal, folks. It is an impressive thing when Bischoff is in the ring, and again, the animalistic instinct that he has that drives him forward. And again, you see it, how he puts his body weight behind every punch, behind every elbow, behind every forearm. Bischoff is there to do damage. And if you can come out of a match with him on your feet, you can consider yourself damn lucky. Right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside again as the women once again take the spotlight as Becca Steele goes head-to-head with the current women's champion, Bryce Watts, next on Showdown. And here comes Becca Steele. This young lady's had a massive impact coming here in XFW since day one, bringing a new level of violence to the women's promotion. And now looking to use that level of violence on the women's champion, hoping to sell herself into a #1 contendership possibility. Steele had an impressive debut, but she first got her against XFW, knocking off former women's champion. And now looking for another opportunity to be #1 contender. But tonight she's going to go against the current women's champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Watts. Coming out in her custom tank.
And from Queens, New York, the Extreme Women's World Champion, Bryce Watts.
Watts bringing all her style and grit from the roller derby rink into the XFW ring. This young lady surprised the world at Mat Mania. Coming away with the championship away from Alex Webb. Her Her diving elbow coming out of nowhere. Defeating Sophia Lori. I'm sorry I said Alex Webb there. Defeating Sophia Lori. And locking off and walking away with the Women's Championship around her waist. And Watts looking to put the championship on the line tomorrow night. It should be going up against Jajin Sakamoto, former two-time women's champion. And here we go. And Watts coming out of the gate with a shoulder tackle. Oh, shit! Watts accidentally just took out Bob Harris and leveled him. And now the Wildcat going to work. Becca Steele. Watts distracted by the fact that she accidentally hit Bob Harris. Bob just getting back to his feet now. Bryce Watts damn near drove a hole through his chest. Watts now with a counter, sweeping out the leg. And going right to work on Becca. Kick to the back by the women's champion. Watts now, fireman's carry takedown. Nice transition by Watts, taking Becca Steele back down to the canvas. Front face lock. Oh! Thought she was going for a suplex, but drives the knee into the face of Steele, but not even a 1 count. Watts now stomping a hole into the chest of Becca Steele. Repeated strikes on the top rope. Drives the knee right to the nose. Steele holding on to her face after that impact. Bob Harris right there for the count, but again, the shoulder comes up from Becca Steele. Watts has been impressive her entire XFW career, and now she sits on top of the charts as the women's champion. Double shoulder tackle there, both ladies with the same action in mind. Watts! Oh! Bryce Watts now starting to dominate Becca Steele, but Steele again gets the shoulder up. Not even a 1 count. But ideally, she's kicking out before Bob Harris can even get down to make the count. Becca Steele is tough as hell. Right now, she staves off, levels her out. Oh, headbutt. And pulls her back up. Outstanding. What a shot. Watch this. Picking her up and down. Wow. Uh-oh. Big right hand. Wow, the women's champion just got laid out. Wow. Becca Steele just knocked off the women's champion. Becca Steele just may have given herself an opportunity women's championship in the future. Wow. That was a close count, but right here, this one seemed to shock the champion. But right here, that haymaker shot. And Steele gets the surprise victory. Wow. Becca Steele impressive tonight. That's the second women's champion she has knocked off since coming here to XFW. Becca Steele with an impressive win over the women's champion. What that means for the match tomorrow night, that right there ideally should excel her to #1 contendership. We'll have to touch in with the championship committee to see what's there. But Becca Steele has beaten a number of high-profile competitors here in XFW. She's beaten Tammy Rose, a former World Heavyweight Champion. Kimberly Brown, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us tonight. You're just in time for our main event, which is mere seconds away. But Becca Steele, who has beat Tammy Rose, Hell, she's beat Kari Foster, and now she's knocked off the current women's champion, Bryce Watson, one-on-one competition. Folks, this is an impressive win for this young lady and could easily excel her to a number one contendership spot. An impressive feat nonetheless. But ladies and gentlemen, our main event is mere seconds away. All 6 competitors from tomorrow night's Elimination Chamber matchup in a 6-man tag. High drama in this one. Tempers are going to flare. Can these 6 men cohabitate? Can they manage the teams? Can they stay on task tonight and not let the pressure of tomorrow night build? Ladies and gentlemen, this one may bring down the house. Ultimo Shade making his way out.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Kyoto, Japan.
Michael Gold, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW, just in time for our main event. Ultimo Shade, a former Internet and United States champion and one of the most brutal strikers in XFW's history. This man has lethal knees, feet, and elbows. A strong style competitor from Japan. If you blink too quickly, this man will kick you in the side of the skull and you won't wake up until next Tuesday. The World Heavyweight Champion himself,
68 pounds, the Extreme World Heavyweight Champion,
Crusher Carl Ellis. You'll hear the term ring veteran thrown around a lot in the world of professional wrestling. Anyone who's been in the business for over 10 years or more is usually referred to as a veteran. There's a reason they call Ellis a ring general. The man has forgotten more about professional wrestling than some people have ever known. Retired 12 years ago. Came out of that retirement for one more opportunity for championship gold, and he realized that opportunity at XFW Mat Mania, capturing that World Heavyweight Championship. And Rick Osborne. Vito, no, we did not get stuck in demo mode. But we have the disc version. Oh, no, we don't. We downloaded 2K22. We did not get stuck in demo mode. We've had very little to no issues with this version of WWE 2K22. I believe I can honestly say we've had one game crash since playing. And we have nearly 100 created wrestlers on our program here in XFW. Rick Osborne, a former United States champion. Brian Blades. The most hated man in all of professional wrestling, Brian Blades. The only man that says his ego gets a boost when he makes a child cry, Brian Blades. Vito, I'm sorry to hear that your game only played one-on-one. We have no problems with our version of the game. Brian Blades, a former 4-time World Heavyweight Champion. Derek Smith, I don't know if our roster is maxed out. We have some extra downloaded characters we have not even used yet. Brody Daniels now making his way out. Marshall Foskett saying Brian Blaze can jump into a dumpster fire. Brian Blaze hated by our audience in attendance and our online fans.
And from Hackettstown, New Jersey, weighing in.
Brody Daniels, the man that claims to be the main event, actually will be in our main event tomorrow night and tonight. This young man has excelled himself. Does not have very much, no love lost from returner XFW fans and Brody Daniels. He is not well liked, but he doesn't care if you like him or not. This young man is here for one reason, and that is for victory. And he's brought himself a long way since being an opener here in XFW. Big Dog Mark Johnson.
And from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 350 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Big Dog Mark Johnson. Damn near 400 pounds of humanity. A former XFW World Heavyweight Champion himself. Johnson looking to shoot himself back into the center here in XFW. Looking to walk out tomorrow night as the World Heavyweight Champion. Ultimo Shade, Brian Blaze going to start this matchup off. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're off and running. Ellis already looking to get heated here with Ultimo Shade. Shot to the face there. Shade fires back. And a clothesline. Thank you for liking the stream, and already Ultimo Shade sending Brian Blaze out over the top rope. Blaze now telling the audience to shut up. He's not happy about what Shade just sending him to the outside. Bob Harris going to try to hold Ultimo Shade back to let Blaze back in. I don't know why. Blaze wouldn't give the same opportunity to anybody else. Calling him a tie-up. Blaze fires him into the turnbuckle. Blaze with a shot right to the jaw, right to the nose of Ultimo Shade. Up, reverse suplex. As much as I hate Brian Blaze, the man is an excellent in-ring performer, a true tactician, and really plans out his matches. And again, likes to get underneath the skin of his opponents. Likes to play the emotional game. Brody Daniels now in the ring, going after Ultimo Shade. These two know each other very, very well. Off the top, Shade counters through, dodging out of the way, and Shade now on the attack. Knee strike to the jaw. And a sling blade. And follows through the strike right to the side of the head. Shade getting a little information there, going back and having a conversation with Rick Osborne. Osborne, a multi-time United States champion here in XFW. Tag. In comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Crusher Carl Ellis. Double team maneuver here coming up. Double shoulder tackle between Shade and Ellis. The biggest question of the night will be, oh! And a beautiful counter by Brody Daniels, and in comes the Big Dog. Big Dog now in, and a haymaker shot to the champion. Big Dog now with him up on the shoulder. Johnson dumps him on the top rope. Johnson, who won the championship away from Brian Blaze by cashing in the Extreme Opportunity briefcase, then lost in a triple threat match to Crusher Carl Ellis. And now comes Brian Blaze. Blaze looking to pick apart the champion. Blaze saying tomorrow night he will walk out the 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. Blaze now going to the top. Osborne trying to interject himself there. Osborne gonna help out. Bill Wren, thank you for liking the stream. Osborne shutting down Blaze enough to allow Crusher Carl Ellis to make the, well, Ellis with a kick to the jaw. Double axe handle. Tagging comes Rick Osborne. Osborne still hoping to come out tomorrow champion. Looking for his first win ever as World Heavyweight Champion, a multi-time United States Champion. James Shaw, thank you for sharing the stream. Blaze stops himself from hitting the ropes there. Back to square one go these two. Blaze with a kick to the midsection. Osborne counters it. Watch for Osborne to start. Poor Ray didn't even get it out of my mouth. Osborne going to it, trying to work on the legs of Brian Blaze, looking to set up the Texas Cloverleaf. And another one. Driving the elbow to the knee of Brian Blaze. Osborne, pound for pound, the greatest technical wrestler possibly in wrestling history. Osborne now mounting on the ropes, and a shot to the head. And another one. 3. The audience now counting along. Blaze shoves him down. Blaze down with the right hand. Kick to the midsection. Blaze now lighting him up. Blaze hoisting him up. Snake eyes. Blaze again going to the top rope. Unfamiliar territory for Brian Blaze. Double axe handle. Right between the eyes of Osborne. Blaze now starting to dominate. In control of this matchup. Sends him to the corner. Tag back in comes Brody Daniels. Up and down. Brody Daniels now. Again, this young guy has come a long way here in XFW. Remember the first appearance he had here, he got laughed out of the audience trying to portray himself. Where the hell is he going? Brody Daniels now on the top rope. Osborne getting back up to one knee. Daniels coming off high cross body. Holy cow. Daniels now being impressive. Daniels, Uranagi on the outside to Osborne. And now stretching out the chin on the outside. Bob Harris still making the count. Here comes Ellis to break the hold. Osborne on the outside. Up to a 6 count. Osborne needs to get back inside the ring. Brody Daniels laying into Crusher Carl Ellis. Heavy repeated shots. And a shot to Brian Blaze. And a clothesline. Brody Daniels turning his attention. Uh-oh. Osborne. Texas pile driver. Down goes Brody Daniels. That could do it right there. We've got a cover. Oh, Daniels grabs the rope. Too close. Uh-oh. Crusher Carl Ellis going across the ring, going after Johnson. Back in comes Ultimo Shade. Osborne needs to get out of the ring before the referee starts the count. Irish whip now by Shade. Shot to the back of the skull on Daniels. Daniels turns the tide, strikes a knee strike. Ultimo Shade again counters through. Backhand. Lightning fist by Shade. Irish whip off the ropes. Shade with a nice drop down. Shade grabs around the back. What's he got here? Turns it around and blasts him. 2 knees to the face of Cody. Oh, here comes Brian Blaze. This one is quickly going to escalate out of control in this matchup as we have a hard time keeping everyone in the ring, or out of the ring, I say, in their respective corners. Shade now on the attack. Brody Daniels with a nice counter, jacking the jaw. Stretching out the arm now, multiple shades, Brody Daniels. Smart maneuver. Daniels with a kick to the chest, and another one. Daniels with a cover now on Shade. And Shade gets the shoulder out. All other 4 men in the ring are on the outside, the outskirts going at it. Johnson now getting back in his apron, in his corner. Daniels drop kick to the side of the skull of Shade. Brody Daniels can dominate in-ring action when he needs to. It's frightening how good he's got over the years. Shade being tossed in the corner again. Tag, in comes Big Dog Mark Johnson, the biggest man in this matchup. Double gut buster. Johnson is a brutal competitor. Osborne still down on the outside. Taken out of this matchup, but right now Ultimo Shade with a combination of shots to Johnson. Something just happened on the outside of the ring. I'm not sure what just transpired. Blaze still with Rick Osborne, tossing him around on the outside. Osborne effectively been taken out of this matchup. Shoulder tackle. Everyone on the outside. Osborne's just being picked apart. Now Ellis going over there trying to help out Brian Blaze. Cover on the inside. This is quickly getting out of control now. We got all kinds of chaos going on the outside as Ellis continues to battle with Brian Blaze and Big Dog with Ultimo Shade on the inside. Ultimo Shade gets his foot in the ropes, but the referee doesn't see it. Blaze's team with the victory.
Here are your winners.
The audience not happy about that. Convy, thank you for following. Ultimo Shade got his feet on the ropes. Brian Blaze eliminating all the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you tomorrow night for XFW Lockdown. What the hell?